a takedown attempt, DC. Not a great one, might as well.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press it. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
All right, coming up next, we get to this welterweight bout between Bruce Lee and Ronaldo Souza. All right, so here he is, one of the more prolific takedown artists in the UFC at present. And when you get some praise from Daniel Cormier when it comes to your offensive takedown game, you know you're doing something right.
And we talk about wrestlers and judo players and grapplers, but this guy just combines all of that. He is able to use foot sweeps from the grappling game. He is able to use throws from judo, and he's able to use wrestling from the wrestling game to take people down. He has an array of takedowns at his disposal, and he uses every single one of them. From the speed of the level change, to the timing, to the knowledge of where to go next. When the guy starts to defend, he's truly something special.
I don't think he could take you down, but tonight he doesn't have to. So in this matchup, prevailing wisdom is he'll be able to get this fight to the canvas. Well, you can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, champ.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you could do that, you could do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell.
Just so wise.
Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Souza is 9 years the elder. He is the 6-inch taller party, same numbers on reach. Now for the introduction,
ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Murgliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 9 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Ronaldo Souza. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fight. You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go with round 1. The tension is palpable. On one side, you've got one of the more well-rounded fighters in this division taking on a true submission specialist.
Yeah, he's taking on a true submission specialist. And when you talk about submission specialist, nobody matches up to this guy. He is that good at getting you to the ground and choking you out.
All right, so there's the early takedown. Pretty evident, DC, that he wants to get this fight to the ground, and he was certainly able to do so there.
He felt like he had a massive advantage in the wrestling. And if he jumps on a headlock, we call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle.
right, so he postures up, then he's out. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Back to the feet now. Oh! Jacare gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Oh, massive kick lands flush. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Fighters back to their feet here. Winded up on the right there to no avail.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. And they separate. Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
All right, so a nice shot there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
45 seconds to go here in round one. Got the single collar tie. Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Came in inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed. Great punch.
Oh, Souza's lower jaw now starting to show signs of
Take him
swelling.
down, come, take him down, come. Over and over, he's securing these takedowns.
All right, now we'll get you some highlights, DC, from that previous round. You know he's got a penchant for landing those head kicks and certainly found that form in that previous round.
Very rarely do you get a fight where a guy gets kicked in the head this many times. He better make some adjustments. He better keep his hands up or he's gonna go good night very soon.
Okay, round two, you ready? You ready?
All right, here we go with round two. And he landed the right hand there. Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
He's never looked this good.
Tags him with the uppercut. Well, that nose isn't going to be able to take too many more as he doubles up on the jab there.
So good to watch MMA evolve and watch guys now fight behind the jab.
How's his opponent still standing?
I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Oh, he's got it going now. Nice connection there, DC.
Another punch landed.
Oh, nice job landing the knee there. He's got a lot of size for this division and put it to good use there. Lee going for the head kick. No dice. And now he's got that tie clinch. Switching stances here. Looked like a hook to the body there on the counter. Yes, good work by Jacare Souza there. Spinning back fist. Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. And they separate. Takedown defense holds up. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two. There as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
And they both stand up.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
about that shin. Able to check the high kick. Oh, and there's a takedown attempt, DC. Not a great one, might as well. Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press it. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh! Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some
Beautiful level change. Please don't take that.
Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. 20 seconds left to go in round 2.
Oh, that's a nice strike. The record is on repeat. Loss and...
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
Deep breath. Good. Relax. Take a drink of water and listen.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too. Head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad. That one landed clean.
And now he lands a combination.
Looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Just missed on that spinning attack. Oh, straight right.
Look at how fast. The only person I can do this to is maybe John. John, there's a weight difference. I don't know.
Oh.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight. Big kick lands.
Oh, working hard here against the fence. We'll see if he can get the takedown. 3 minutes. Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
All right, so we'll see if he goes for another takedown here, and it's the way he's approaching the setup. That is how you scramble, folks. Oh, Souza's lower jaw looking extremely swollen now. All right, well, the strike lands there, so he did hit the desired target.
Fantastic time for that beautiful kick.
Back to the feet now. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Oh, big punch land.
All right, some really grueling work here in the clinch. Both fighters really... Oh! He's out!
He's done, he's done!
Beautiful shot to end the fight right there. It couldn't have landed much more flush than it did, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, quite frankly. So, near perfect execution on the strike that ultimately results in the KO here tonight. We'll take a look back at the highlights. You know we're going to find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight rip. Just an incredible result for him here tonight.
A very nice head kick to finish the fight, but don't ignore all the work he did with his hands, and give credit to the opponent. The opponent was in there every step of the way, and in order to get a fight of the night like you got tonight, both guys have to be willing to participate.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata calls a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 16 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Bruce the Dragon